Hello. One moment. Somebody else I want to send this to. Hello. The hell am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Hold on. So, why? Holy baby. Hello. No, I don't. And are you still wanting to go to jail? Do you? Do you want to go to jail? I'm more than happy to call the cops on you. I'll just tell the investigators when I talk to them tomorrow or the next day or whenever I do email them. Okay? So, you're gonna say some bullshit derogatory shit. You're not gonna you're not gonna like what happens next, motherfuckers. Hello. Somebody just decided, wanted to mass report me on my main account for exposing them. Literally was mass reported by I wonder who. I think we all know. And now we're gonna call her Mama Bear because, toxic and everything. Guilty conscience, my house. It's past the point of no return. Beyond the realm of insanity. So. Now, Mama Bear is on the awareness for prisoners and inmates thing now. I think the reason that is because, raising awareness to help inmates and that. Because she knows she's going to jail. She's going to end up there. She's going to be ending up there. It's like me. Can't do what you did and get away with it. But the number of theories on why, right? I can think of a few. And I'm putting the puzzle together, And it's starting to make more sense. Because, well, how would you feel if you didn't grow up with your mom? Well, we're not going to go there because we don't know for sure, but it's just a theory. Just a theory. They're not going to get into that, but you never know. It's, it's, yeah. I have many theories. And extremely bizarre. Man. Great, so now there's a mama bear in here that followed me, and I'm not sure if it's the same one. So now I don't know what I'm supposed to call her. No, it's not the same person. So, ooh, tell me. At this point, no theory is crazy. Oh, I have something to tell you. I'm going to be giving your username to law enforcement when I speak to him in the next couple days. Okay? Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Things have come to light. People are seeing the truth. And now there's a mama bear on here. I can't call her mama bear, and I'm trying to figure out what to call her. Arizona. Oh. Just, The things she has done to not just me. Not just me. Multiple fucking people. Multiple fucking people. The things she has said is beyond beyond the realms of insanity. Beyond the realm of fucking insanity. Jail time. Prison. Jail time. Lock up, throw away the key, danger to self and others. Has a bit of a problem. Has not you. I'm not talking about you. There's somebody else. Her username is mama_bear 8 something. So now I'm going to call her Arizona. Because you're in here. That's why I had changed it. Yeah, you're fine. It's a different person. She is, you didn't notice I was on my different account? Different profile picture. Oh, man. She is beyond. So, and I've kind of put the puzzles. How you doing, hon? I didn't even know you had surgery. I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle. Well, me and others have been putting the pieces of the puzzles together. She was the one who was her, the mom, the supposed sister. Love you. The supposed sister, just all of them. I don't know how. I don't even know why I'm crying. I don't. I don't know why I'm so emotional about this still. But, I have a lot of theories, and, well, even to me, it's insane. It's like, no fucking way. How does anybody do this shit? How? I don't know how anybody could do this shit. Go into someone's life and say, oh my god, you're my long lost sister, you were kidnapped. Introduce me to her children on live, on the camera. Hey. Pretend to be the mother. And I asked the supposed mother what my name was, and she said in a message, I gave you the name Angel Lynn, but your daddy called you Tanya. Said that in big capital letters was Tanya in that text message, where she was pretending to be the mom. When we had signed an NDA before I met her. Not yet. I talked to the investigator today, and he is waiting for a call back from the woman at the center, whatever where it's being tested at, for a time frame. So hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, very soon, because I'm like, I need to know. But here's the thing. I've decided, if I'm not Tanya, which, according, the pictures will, but if I'm not, I'm still going to change my name. I'm going to change it to Angel Grace. If I'm not. And maybe if I maybe if I am, I don't know. Because the name Heather never felt right, and for me that name is very much tarnished now. To me it's tarnished because of her, and not because of what she said about me and that, but because of how she is. I don't want the same name as her. I don't want people to get us confused because we have the same name. I don't want people to sit there and talk about her and what she said and did and everything, and people assume it's me that people are talking about. You know what I mean? I don't want that. So once the DNA test comes back and I find out for sure who I am, then I'll figure out what my name, if I'm Tanya, I know, but if I'm, whatnot, if I'm not, then I'm going to find out how much it costs to change my name and change it. First, middle, and last. Because I don't want to be associated to those people either. Whether they would be my biological family or not, I don't want to be associated with any of them. Because of the kind of people they are. But yeah. My life has been like a roller coaster past at least my emotions have been like a roller coaster over the past since right before Halloween. Still I'm like half the time I'm like, I'm in a coma somewhere. This is not real. This isn't real. This is my reality. No way. No possible way. Fuck it. No, it's not. you know. Because just gets weirder and weirder, it seems. And it's time for me to be able to live the life I want and deserve. And I think having the name I have, that I've, the way my life has been and everything because of everything I've been through. I hate my name. Kinda always have. You know? I've always hated my name. Maybe because I was made to hate it. After everything went through, and then I and then being homeless and fighting tooth and nail and doing whatever I had to do, working my ass off, going to the gym, doing everything, doing what I had to do, and always getting by and trying to help others and everything. I got where I am now because of me, and I'm very proud of myself. My main account, well, I got mass reported by Arizona because I was exposing everything. That's all. So I'm waiting for the appeal. I appealed it. What she did is I don't. I can't do anything but laugh at this point because I'm like, this is not reality for me. There's no way. Like I said, I want to. And by the way, what do you mean? What happened on my main account? My main account is still there. I just can't go live right now.
First off, fuck your bitch in the.
See, main account's still here.
Good, same perfect.
Main account is still here. I just can't go live right now. On it. Oh, shit.
You, Ali.
Yeah, she. Yeah, like, I'm extremely relieved that people are saying the truth finally, and that I finally, after so long, did listen to certain people and heard about and got more information. And it's crazier than you could ever imagine. Like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of Arizona's delusions. You know. Because that shit is... This is what I mean by I'm wondering if mentally, in her mind, she's in some sort of soap opera or something. You know what I mean? Because this is how it feels to me, how my life has been feeling since this all began, is I feel like I'm in a soap opera or the Truman Show, or I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out at me and say, "You've been punked," or "Haha, you've been punked, haha," and then I throat punch him with a foreign sharp object. Um, that's. Oh, the fucking insanity of it all. It's... I don't... And I don't know how to... I don't know how I should feel anymore. And this whole roller coaster of emotion shit, I'm over it. And when you do things like Arizona did, this shit is bananas. BANANAS. Beyond. When you do things like what she did, and say the things about others like she did, and you befriend people just to get close to them, so you can find out what their vulnerabilities are, what they're going through, and use it just to hurt them even more than what they've already been hurting, and re-traumatizing them over and over and over and over again. And I'm not talking about just me, I'm talking about multiple people. When you do this type of shit, you're going to prison. For many reasons. Like C. And you have affiliations with gangs, gang members. And you have adolescent children in your home. And you have your children involved in all this shit. And you put your children involved in everything like you do. CPS will be called. You want to go by Mama Bear, and not the Mama Bear on here. Want to make that clear. The other one. Arizona. Mama Bear 8, whatever, right? You want to go by that. You are so far fucking from a Mama Bear, it's fucking... And you don't deserve to have your children. Not just that, but when you say derogatory things about your own children. And then you want to lie about other mothers that never did anything to harm their children. And you want to do this defamation, character, and slander shit to multiple people. And he and ha-ha about it and think you're going to get away with it. It's not fucking happening. Run, rabbit, run. Because you're not, like, now I know why she's advocating for prisoners in jails and inmates, don't we? Because that's exactly where she's going. Not to mention, go on Red Note and convince somebody in another country that they are this missing child. Because you have some sort of fucking weird-ass motherfucking vendetta against me when I don't even know your motherfucking ass. That's criminal. You do know that, right? Of course you don't. And whether I'm dating or not, right? Let's say I'm not. It's still a major lawsuit. I will end up owning everything that you have to your name, and then some. What's funny to me is listening to her. She seems so sure and confident, right? That she knows what she's saying. She seems so honest, because she's not, obviously. But then doesn't even know what the fuck's going on, or who's working where, or who's in the sheriff's office. But tells everybody to call there and ask for this person. Which would be a waste of time. Also, just so everybody's aware, if there's DNA testing done, right, and people are expecting or waiting for results, here's the thing. If you call law enforcement to get somebody's DNA test results and ask where to find them, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to ask, what the hell are you talking about? And here's why. Because they do not tell that kind of information. They do not publicize that kind of information. It's up to the person that took the DNA test. And if it turns out that person is said person, right, then it will come out. If I'm the missing person, of course it's going to come out. It's not just about me revealing it. It's going to be news, too. But no, you can't, I think that's the funniest shit that I've heard all night, actually. When someone says, yeah, just call Center Texas, ask for DJ, and ask him where to, and he knows exactly where to find he'll tell you where to find the DNA test results. Number one, DNA test hasn't even come back yet. The results haven't come back. Number two, he doesn't work there anymore. And number three, they don't do that. But yet her husband was law enforcement or FBI or whatever, right? He's not even her husband. And far from law enforcement in that. I'm like, I can't stop laughing about this shit. Oh my god. I still can't. I can't with this shit. And she mass reported me because she's not happy that she's being exposed. That sounds like a personal problem to me. Doesn't it sound like a personal problem to y'all? Sure shit does me. So, I hear that train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. I'm gonna make sure her ass gets locked up. Forever till the end. And it ain't gonna be no regular prison. 'Cause she's way out there. It's gonna be one of those places. And she ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be one of those places where everybody will be safe from, because you cannot tell me that someone that does this type of shit should be out in civilization. That's not something that you could tell me that this is okay and let's leave this person out and let her roam free to keep destroying people's lives. Like, that's a no-go. Especially when said person, excuse me, especially when said person sends some people a very graphic photo of a accident victim that was unalived. That was probably found on a website like one of the dark web gore website. So, they have those horrific accident photos of victims and that. Yeah. And you send this to people. And you act like and it doesn't faze you when you look at this picture. I've seen the picture, okay? I was shown this picture. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? When I say, yeah, I used to love watching horror movies. The G&G Good and Gory, right? But something like this is a no-go for me. And anybody that has, this is a no-go for me. That's like my ex, Terry, had shown, like I had told him I wanted to work as a CSI. Because I always wanted to be in law enforcement in one shape or another. And so he decided, he's like, okay, I want to make, he's told me what he wanted me to look at these pictures to show me, like, hey, I don't think you should do this. And I could not do it. There's no way I could be a CSI. Mm-mm. Those are the type of pictures he showed me. And for her, it was no big deal. It did not faze her. That shit's not normal. So you cannot sit there and tell me that this person should be left in civilization, walking around, destroying people's lives, and we're okay with this. You know what I mean? Like, when I saw that, my mind went to Ted Bundy shit. The Ted Bundy, like, that's something Ted Bundy would have had no problem looking at. Probably would have enjoyed looking at. And to go look this shit up to find these pictures, that should say a lot. When you're doing it for, like, Terry did it because he wanted to show me. Because it's the CSI thing. That's the only reason he did it. Her doing it, ugh. And then she also photoshopped a photo, put my picture of my face, and photoshopped it onto a picture of one of her sisters and a picture of her and two of her sisters, and sent it to certain people to make that wanting them to tell her, oh my god, that looks just like Heather, she must be your sister. I am dead ass serious. I have the picture. I was sent these pictures. I'm looking. There's one person, oh my god, that look, and the other's like, no, it doesn't. And I look, I'm like, yeah, that looks like me because my face was put on there, somebody else's body, and you could tell. You can tell. Photoshopped. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. Like, I'm going to show it briefly because obviously it looks like me, so you can't tell who it really is. But it's like, the fuck. Let me see. Okay, so I'm still like, the fuck? Oh, where is it? But if she wants to talk about doxing, I mean, she doxed my address over 90 times on my other account, and then, posted my, picture of the house that I live in. Yeah. Photoshopped my face onto that picture. You can tell. Like, right here, from here, and, around here is my complexion. But then from here to here, the neck, the hands, the foot, tan. It's like, I knew as soon as I saw it that was not. I'm like, that's edited. That's Photoshop. That is not. And it's a picture of her and two of her sisters. Because I was sent the full picture too. But yeah. Like, this is beyond the realm of insanity. Isn't it? This shit's not. This shit is bananas. Bananas. Because this is not fucking normal. Dr. Phil's a quack. I'll pass. Hold on, I'll tell you. Just give me a minute. It's too funny. This shit is bananas. Bananas. Yeah, not who's your daddy, who's your sister? Who's your sister? It's like, fucking sakes. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's my face, but that ain't, that's Photoshop. That is literally my face put on someone else. And not a good job either. She got a really unflattering picture. Yeah. I can't help but laugh. Like, this is too, like, this shit is bananas. Bananas. You know, it's like, you know, the fuck. Like I said, insanity. Gosh. Oh, if I can get comfortable, damn it. Oh, this is gonna be a movie. You do know this. Like, this is not a joke. I never. Have you ever? Okay. Have y'all ever heard of anything as wild as this before? Have you ever heard anything as wild as this before? All of this? Ugh, hair stuck in my mouth. Like, I mean, I've studied criminals, serial livers, all that, right? I've watched movies, documentaries, things like that about this kind of thing. I've never heard of anything quite like this insanity. Insane. Like, I feel I'm on a fucking roller coaster of emotions, and I still keep, like, half the time I'm telling myself, and I've said it to multiple people, I'm like, I have to be in a coma somewhere. This cannot be real. There's no way. There's no fucking way this is my reality, my life. No fucking way. Because it's too crazy and too fucking insane for me. I just want a peaceful, happy life, you know. Enjoy it. I just want to enjoy my life. I deserve to enjoy my life and have a good life and just do what I want to do and be what I want to be and just live life to the fullest. Not be sitting here waiting for a DNA test to come back to see if I'm one person or another. And not have to deal with someone doing this to me and a lot of other horrible shit to others. You know what I mean? Because this is not... I don't think you'll ever understand. But, it is what it is, you know? Can't change what has happened. And when I think nothing can surprise me, they shock me. You know? Like, it's like, Wait, Arizona reported you? When? See, here's the thing. As far as I know, nobody has ever heard of this woman before. All this with me. Okay, so back in December. So, has nobody ever, like, this woman just came out of the nowhere? So this woman literally came out of nowhere. In December. In the end of October. Is this like this woman had just come out of nowhere in the middle of or towards the end of October? I'm gonna beat a bitch's ass. She really has no room to talk with her problem. Know what I mean? Oh, and for the record, she is a scammer. Just so everybody knows that. She projected herself onto me and others. What she said about you, she was projecting herself onto you literally. Literally. Was projecting herself onto you. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. I know I say this a lot. But I'm being dead ass serious. She said that you looked like an unfit. No. I can guarantee you, she is an unfit model. No joke. I hope she likes prison. Or, wherever she's gonna end up. So who do y'all think I should call first? Do I call CPS? Do I get a hold of her family? Should I message her stepmom or her mom, or who do you think I should talk to first? Cool. I have given so many warnings the past 4 months. I'm done. Yeah, no bet. I'm done with her shit. Doing it to me, I'm used to people doing this shit to me. But when this is being done to multiple people, and what I've been told and heard from multiple people of what has been said, to take people that are going through grief or have been through trauma or whatever the case may be, and to get close to them, to find out their vulnerabilities, things about them, in confidence, whatever the case may be, and then to use that to turn their life upside down or to hurt them or or traumatize them even more than they are, or grieving and having and saying horrific things about. That is a no-go for me. No-go. And what has been said about me and other mothers as well, when all actuality, everything she most likely said about me and the other mothers is exactly all about her. Mm-hmm. When you say that certain women abuse their children or have or whatever whatever the fuck you said that they did, like you did me, that tells me right there that you did it to your own kids. You did everything you said about me that you said that I did. She said that I did. I know she did it to her own kids. She did it to her own fucking kids. Everything she said about other mothers, that's what she did to her own kids. We know that she did it to her kids. There's like, this isn't like, you don't do this shit. I don't condone violence at all. And it's a real good thing. I'm not a violent person in any way, shape, or form. But I will make you pay legally for what you did. Including make sure your kids are safe. Far away from you. I mean, her mother raised her oldest. I wonder why. I think someone is being real foolish right now by trying to come in here on multiple fake accounts. Yeah. My kids were never taken from me. And I was going to get my kids back. I trusted the wrong people. And I've told my story about my kids many times and what happened. Has anything I said ever changed? And I wish things could be different with my kids. I wish I could have them in my life. And, but to have the life I had, I never had the loving family in that. And then her doing this. And to pretend to be supposedly my biological mom and say those things. Just to fucking... Well, you heard, right? I don't know why. But November, when I was trying to celebrate the 44th birthday it would have been my 44th birthday if I was Heather. It ended up being one of the worst birthdays I ever had. You know Arizona, right? The one that said, "Oh my God, you're my longest sister," named Kenya, and that she's very it's beyond the realm of insanity. Everything. And it's not just the things she did to me, it's what she did to others and what she has said about others and that. But for me, it seems very personal for her. I don't. And I think everybody that heard those text messages and that I read, um, I think everybody will agree with me. And I'm sure everybody's wondering why she did it. And there has to be a reason she did that, what she did to me. You know? Because you don't just pick out some random stranger on the internet and do this shit. But then to get close to people and lie to them and convince them of all this bullshit, right? And then get close to them and they start trusting you. And you get them to tell things that in confidence or in whatever it may be, and they would be, whatever she tends to get close to people to find their whatever their vulnerabilities are, whatever hurts them the most, um, whatever it is, to completely. It's just to destroy people. It's to fucking destroy people. I don't understand it. And I will never understand it or be able to wrap my hand around it because that, all the shit, is beyond the realm of insanity. And I keep saying that, and I know I probably sound like a broken record, but I can't help it. You don't do this shit. You're not going to do this shit and think you're going to continuously get away with this shit. It's not happening. And when you send people graphic pictures like this, like what was sent of an accident victim that you found off a gore website on a dark web, and it doesn't faze you at all, and the picture doesn't faze you at all, and I've seen this picture that was sent to people. Like I said, I used to watch the horror movies, and I like the G horror movies, but the shit, like I said, my ex, why would she do any of it? I don't know. But there's a lot more things that she's done. I'm not going to just the amount of things that she has done. I have sat and spoken to different people for hours at a time, being told the things that she has said and done to them. 12, 13, 14 hours at a time. Being told. And apologize to. But being told the fucking vile shit that she has said to them about them, getting them to trust her and all the shit. Okay. But yeah. I don't know why she did what she did. Especially when it's like this woman came out of nowhere. And just all of a sudden comes in my life and says that, right? Only she'd been watching my life for about 2 days before she came in, before she spoke up. To convince me that I was her sister that was kidnapped. Introduced me to her children on camera, on my live, in front of the whole world to see, as their long lost aunt. Had the mom texting me, right? It was her. No. Not yet. You mean Arizona's family? No, not yet. Or are you talking about Tanya's family? But I'm at the point where, because of what I've been told, now I have more of a reason to call CPS. Like, you don't do this shit and think you're gonna get away with it. It's not happening. She also posted on a blog for the missing little girl. The one, Tanya Michelle Williams. Things like horrible things about me. Oh, Arizona. The one that sent me those pictures of her and her sister? I have not spoken to her family. Not yet, anyway. But I am going to be getting in contact with her stepmom and her mom and whoever else I can. And probably her baby daddy's sister. Because that's whose name she used for one of the numbers that she texted me on. Well, here's the thing. Supposedly 41, right? Turns out, I found out that there's 3 different birthdays listed for her. Online, looked up her name, look up her name and everything, and it says relatives, age, whatever, right? It comes from her, and then you go to relatives, and there's her name again twice. 2 different ages. 2 different birthdays. Different than the one she has listed on hers, right? Same relatives, same associates, everything. So there's March of 1983, January of 1981, and January of 1980. And she kept saying to me and multiple people how weird it was that they named her, gave her the name Heather, and then gave me the name Heather. And she kept saying this multiple times. She went from saying I was her sister and everything to 4 days later, fuck you, you're not my sister. You've been stalking, telling people that I was stalking her and all this shit for 2 years, all this bullshit. I never met her, don't even know who the fuck she is. To this day, I don't. Except I'm learning more and more about her all the time. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know why she's doing what she's doing. I have a lot of theories. I have a very wild theory, actually. It's even for me, I'm like, wait a minute. Sometimes I come up with some wild theories, but this is beyond. Yeah, she is. Came in my live on my other account right before Halloween and said, "Oh my God, you're my long lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." And then went on to say, "You'll never have to worry again. You're gonna be uh, provided for the rest of your life. Whatever. I would be well provided for." And then they were gonna make, we were gonna make sure that they were gonna make sure that I went somewhere where I could heal. And when you go over to Red Note and you talk about the story, this little missing girl, and then you most likely convince someone that was adopted in another country that they're Tanya, that's a problem. Bigger than all this shit. Big problem. Oh, I'm so sorry, hon. Um, yeah, I don't even know who this woman is. But I have many different theories on why she did what she did with me. To me, and the fact that she's a sociopath, you know. Why is it whenever I get food, I always eat it when it's cold? And I don't know why. So, yeah. Um, I don't know why she thinks she's going to get away with this, but she's not. I didn't cook. I ordered Chinese food. How's your daughter doing? So tonight on the menu, we have sweet and sour chicken and Beef and mushrooms with rice. I wonder what the penalty is for something like all this shit. Or is there going to be like a new law made because of this? Gabby, how's your daughter, by the way? I was asking you how your daughter was. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Let me see. I know, settings. Now try. Nothing came up though, filtered. I'm gonna see something. Alright, now try, because I took the filter thing off. Mm-mm. I hate that shit. It's not. How is everybody doing, by the way? Yeah, I want to say something. Because of the shit I've been told and the shit that's happened to me, I want to warn everybody. Please be careful with who you associate yourself with. Especially if it's her. Because if you think for 1 second she's not going to do it to you if you associate with her, you might want to rethink that. Oh, excuse me. Because she will turn on you, and like I'm not even talking about me, because obviously she was out. My whole thing was from the jump. Um, but I know because of what I've been told by others. So please be careful, because I don't want what's happened to me or others to happen to anyone else, and I know it's going to. That's why I'm saying please be careful. I know the feeling. Like, I don't know how. To do what she did, I'm just going to talk about me for a minute and in this whole situation. Because to do what she did, all I wanted, like, and pretend to be my bio mom and that and just everything. It's like, I don't know why it still affects me the way it does. But I can't help it. And she's going to pay for it. Legally. Because you don't do this shit. You don't. What is it? Damn, it's 4:38. Shit. I'm gonna end this. I'm going to bed. I'm actually tired. I think I need my rest. It's been a very, the more I find out, the more, you know. But yeah, no matter what, I'm still gonna change my name. If I'm not Tanya, then I am gonna change my name regardless. I'll probably eat it later. Obviously. Um, but I did eat earlier. I actually ate 5 egg rolls. So I did eat. It's not that I'm not hungry because I didn't eat, and because I'm not hungry because I ate. It's not because of my gastroparesis or anything like that. So, um, I know, I know this is all real. I ate 5 egg rolls and a big thing of egg drop soup. So I did eat. I know this is all real and everything, and obviously that, but I'm still like, the more I find out, and that, and I think that I can't be shocked by anything, because I'm like, everything's already done. There's nothing that's going to surprise me or shock me. I'm wrong. I have been wrong about nothing being shocking anymore. I was wrong. Because this shit, man. So, I'm going to end this. I'm going to bed. In the morning, I'll feel better. Right? New day. It's not that I feel bad. No, it's just been a very, very interesting evening too. Just a very interesting evening, and shit's getting weird. Let's just put it at that. Like I said, this is all beyond the realm of insanity. And even though I know this is all real, and then that I'm still like this. For me, I'm like, there's no way this is fucking real. I'm in a coma somewhere, and even though I know it's real, because you know, it's I still wonder where this one came from. I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna end this for now because I need to go to bed, and I'll be live again on my main account if I can, if I get my live access back, or I will be on live here later. One of the two. So, y'all have a good night, and I'm going to bed. I'll try not to cry. I can't promise anything, okay? You gotta understand, I went for years without crying. So I think it's all kind of built up, and it just releases when it releases. I don't have any control over that. You know, I don't. So, I know one in particular. If only he had the guts to come see me. You know. If only he had the guts to come see me, I'd be the happiest lady. I don't know. Thank you. All I gotta say is, karma's a bitch. I gave up so many warnings. When you don't want to listen to the warnings, I'm done giving you warnings. You want to fuck around and find out? Okay. You fucked around too much, now you're gonna find out. Know what I mean? Don't play with me. Because being a southern woman, as an adult, whatever, is a little different than being born a southern woman. Because I guess when you're born, you're always a southern woman. Because I think you're born with the whole, yeah, bless your heart. I'm boomerang bad shit crazy. I'll whoop your ass, fly around, and whoop your ass again. You know. Just saying. Anyway. Yep. I didn't know it was a Southern Belle till recently, Still waiting for the DNA test, but pretty sure. Gut feeling. Oh, and then, I don't know if you were on here earlier when I talked about the picture. She took a picture of my face. She took a picture of her and two of her sisters and photoshopped my face onto one of her sisters on that picture. Same. Mm-hmm. She photoshopped my face on her sisters, on that picture of her and her sisters. On one of her sisters is my face photoshopped on top of hers. That shit ain't normal. In any way, shape, or form. So, I'm going to bed. I hope you all have a great night, and I think I may end up taking these nails off today. I know I have not had them on that long, but for some reason, I didn't. I know what I did different. I didn't put the glue on my nail and the press on, which is what I'm supposed to, and I didn't. I just put it on the press on thinking it'd be fine, and it's not. So I'm probably gonna take them off. Maybe give my nails a breather for a day or two before I redo them. Give my hands a little vacation for a couple days before I put more nails on. So, I don't know. I haven't decided that far ahead yet. But, yeah. So, well, you'll see me without my nails tomorrow, later, whenever. So, we'll just deal with it. I need a break for a minute, Sometimes you gotta let it breathe for a couple days to let your actual nail beds heal a bit. And I've been doing my nails the whole time, since I started doing my nails months ago. I haven't gone without doing them. So, yeah, I think it's time I need to go without doing them for a few days. A music night? What kind of music night are you talking about? Like, me singing type of music night? I actually have rose petal oil or whatever for him, so that's what I'm gonna put on him for a bit. But yeah, but I'm just usually I say until next time, see you later. Well, we're gonna do something a little different this time. We'll see. I'll sing later. I'll sing later, obviously. Until next time, see you later. Now we're doing like sands through the hourglass. So is the days of my life. We will return for the second half of Days of Our Lives in just a moment. We'll return for the second half of today of my life in a few hours. I don't fucking know. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm living in a fucking soap opera. It does. This is what I mean. It doesn't like you don't do. Like, yeah, as the world turns. That's another one. Yeah. One life to live. Well, she said she was a doctor, so General Hospital, right? This is what I mean by it's almost as if she thinks she's living a soap opera. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what it seems like. You've watched Days of Her Lives and all that, right? Think about things that she's been, the things with me, and I know. Well, if I didn't have to censor, I could talk. It could be 50 Shades of Grey, but yeah, I need him for that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely she is. I am extremely relieved to know that people are finally seeing the truth. It's if it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders, but at the same time, and I can't help this, and I'm sure all of you will understand. There's times when I'm like, because of everything that and what I'm and everything that's happened throughout life and that I'm like, yeah, I'm always wondering if people really are actually finally believing me, or if in seeing the truth, or if it's just another diabolical way to try and hurt me. And I know this sounds horrible. I do. But I can't help, and I hate that I feel like that, and that I'm thinking like that. But I can't help it. And I wish I wasn't. Now I know a few are not. They are legit, and I know this. Especially the ones that I've spent hours talking to. Um, but I do know there's still people that are sent in here or come in here with, or in my other one, like when I'm live on my other account, with not the greatest of intentions, to put it very mildly. You gotta understand this. She has pretended to be several different people, not just with me, but others. In my case, she has pretended to be my daughter. She has pretended to be Frankie. She has pretended to be multiple people. And then to pretend to be my biological mother. Just to fucking hurt me as much as possible. After everything I've already been through. You know? So, but I've said this many a times, and it's true. I wish I could go back to 2 days before Wigs and Wishes. And I say 2 days because that way I would have taken the purple instead of the blue outfit. I would have taken the purple dress and the purple shoes instead of the blue, and then I wouldn't have had to I wouldn't have to go change my shoes instead of just going down to the disco that night. Maybe things would have been, and I think that if that had happened, I think things would have ended differently that night. Just a gut feeling that things would have been very different that night. Ended very differently. You know. I don't even own handcuffs. Shit. Yeah, handcuff me. You're coming with me, let's go. I mean, who knows? I'm going to Wigs and Wishes again, obviously, this year. And, because I'm going to make it a happen of going every year, no matter what. Because it's a event and an organization that's very close to my heart. And it's something that I support because it is close to my heart. It's for, it's a Wishes nonprofit organization for cancer. And, Martino Cotier, he's an amazing person. Him and his wife are both such amazing people. He's the founder. He started it. And then obviously Paula and Frankie and everybody, But, Frankie may not even be there this year performing, and I'm still going. That's what some people don't realize. That, unlike a lot of his fans and that, I'm still going to go because I know there's going to be others there too. Because it is an amazing event. But I mean, who knows? Maybe he will be there this year. Maybe he'll be a guest this time. Maybe I will get to have some quality time or a few private moments or whatever to get to talk to him. It's probably going to be in October again. October or November. It's 2022 was in November. It was on November 12th in 2022. In 2023, I think it was... I'd have to look for sure, but I think it was like October 23rd. And then last year it was October 10th? I don't know, I'd have to look up the dates on the pictures, but yeah. But I'm definitely going. It's either going to be in October or November. And hey, I don't even have to get a dress this year. I'm just going to wear the purple. Or maybe I'll get a different dress. Because I'm going to go back to the gym. And I'm going to start working out again. And that, because that actually helps. That helped a lot when I would, when I went 3 times a day working out and everything. I'm not planning on going 3 times a day. That's not happening again. But, because that about killed me. Because I would go 3 times a day to the gym, lift, do the weights and everything, between 50 and 100 pounds at 100 count each time. I did like leg press at 100 count, 100 pounds, 3 times a day, you know what I mean? And then I would do the treadmill for 2 miles 3 times a day. So I lived basically, I spent a lot of time at the gym, so to speak. But yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym again, because I know a lot of people don't like working out in that, but honestly, it makes me feel better when I do. And, changing my eating habits is going to be good too. I'm planning on doing that. I want to start eating like I was when I was living in my car. Going to the gym and that. And what I mean by that is I don't mean starving myself or anything like that, because I never did that. I'm talking about like the protein shakes for breakfast and lunch and like a salad or something for dinner. You know what I mean? Something light. And then I want to start drinking the flavored water again and just, yeah, I want to get in really good shape. Especially if I'm trying to get in the entertainment industry too. I need to, that's something. Whether I would be trying to get into the entertainment business or not, no matter what, I want to become the best version of myself, and I want to be in. I just want to improve myself. You know what I mean? More than I already have. And start cutting back on the gardening broccoli thing too. Not do it all the time. And put more focus on school than I have been. Either way, I pass. I do the work, I pass, no problem. I don't even study. To be honest, I don't. I just do it and I pass it. It just comes fairly easy for me, I guess. For the most part. But yeah, go to the gym, work out. I'm actually thinking about doing LA Fitness maybe, because they actually have a pool. And so, after I work out or whatever, I can go and get in the pool or vice versa. And, you know what I mean? Do laps. And sometimes it's easier for me because of my back and that to do like water aerobics and stuff. I used to do like when I was a teenager, and I would stay with Joan and Jack for the summer or whatever at their apartment. They had there was a swimming pool. So Joan, these are the people I grew up with my grandparents. She and I would go to the pool, and we did water aerobics. I was like the water aerobics instructor for her, and it was to help her too. So, yeah. And it was, and honestly, whether she was my biological grandma or not, she was still my grandma. And I know she loved me. I was her favorite. Whether I was biological or not. Whether that family got me in a very fucked up, shady way or not. I know she loved me. And I know I was her favorite. I was the only one that they would let live with them. And I think that's why the rest of them hated me even more. Was because I was their favorite. She actually wanted to give me her wedding set when she passed. And there was a lot of anger about that. There was. But one thing I remember when she was on, I think it was the day before she passed away, she was still talking and everything, and she's like, I have to go, we have to go, and we start naming places off, and no, I have to go, and they start naming more places off, and I'm sitting there thinking for a few minutes, have to go, and I don't know, maybe ask her, I'm like, Grandma, do we have to go to the pool to go to go swim? And she says, yeah, we have to go. So while she's on her, that was like one of the last things she said too. And she was talking about her and me going to the pool. Oh. I guess that would mean it was her favorite memory. Maybe. I don't know if that's what that means, but it's interesting. You know? It's interesting that's what she meant when she kept saying, we have to go, we have to go. Grandma, we gotta go to the pool and do our aerobics? Yeah, we have to go, we have to go. She's the one I miss more out of everybody that's passed in my life. I think she's the one I miss the most. And now knowing what I know, maybe the reason I was her favorite is because she felt bad for everything, you know. Maybe she felt bad that I, wasn't really, and that, everything that they had done to me. Because she would have been involved too. So maybe she felt bad. And did feel guilty. And, maybe she, evidently she did grow to love me. Right? Maybe. Or maybe it was just all an act the whole time. I'll never know for sure. Anyways, oh shit, it's 5 a.m. So I'm gonna end this, and I'll be on later. Either on here or on my main account, I don't know which one yet, because, obviously. So. But, yeah, so...
Okay, I showed y'all the smoke.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's see if anything came about. No, not yet. Still haven't gotten... Don't know yet, so find out later, I guess. But, anyway. So, till later. Have a good night, guys.